Negativity is such a big word, and there's a really fine line between negativity and being real and raw. And so do you ever kind of find that you come across those people and you're like, oh, I just feel sucked in by that energy? And because everything that they're saying, they're putting a flip side of negativity on, and it doesn't feel good. It really doesn't. But people love to be around positivity. They feel uplifted and inspired when they're through that. And so when we're talking about there's being negative and they're seeing the downside of everything, which is the way that I kind of look at negativity, and then there's being real and raw, where you can actually show that you are real and you do have normal life struggles and you do have things that go on that are tough. And what's inspiring is how you are able to break through and come out of that, and showing people a way forward that they can too, that becomes positive and it becomes inspiring. Because what we don't want to do is be kind of feeling some raw emotions and then putting on a positive front, and then it just doesn't feel authentic. It doesn't feel congruent with what it is that we're really feeling. So we can be real, we can be ourselves. But what's just so important is that we're not looking at the downside of things, that we're looking at a way forward. Because generally the downside of things are just the small percentage of things that are happening in our life that are really going to hold us back, and that's really going to challenge you. And the idea is being able to flip it around and look at the opportunity. So I truly believe where there is adversity, there is always opportunity. Where you may see that adversity, which is a better way that I like to call negativity, where you see that adversity, what can you pull out of that opportunity? How can you be that positive inspiration that people need, that this world needs out there to actually see, to be the person that people want to be around? Because when they're around you, they feel so much better when they walk away from you, from the time that they move into your space and your time and your presence, that they just crave more and more of it from you. So when things are sometimes going wrong for us, or they're not going in the way that we want it to, it is quite easy for our mindset to feel a bit down, to actually go into more of a negative space. So how do we kind of move it forward? So here's some ways that I found really helpful for myself. The first step is I just take a step out of the moment of what is going on for me. Might be that somebody said no, or somebody really put me down, or someone gave me really some tough feedback. And so what I try and do is take myself out of that space, and I move into being grateful. I move into ways that I can be a solution seeker. And so when I'm actually being grateful and I'm being in that solution seeker space, my emotions completely change, and it blocks out any of those negative emotions that might be coming up. And so it's so important that we deal with that and we recognize it and understand it, and just know that being grateful, that really looking at the positive side of it, the learning, the upside, the solution, an opportunity for us to grow, an opportunity maybe to be able to give where we're finding that negativity, to be able to pour love into that so we can make an impact on that, is really important for us to be able to switch that around when we start to find ourselves going into that space.